Next up is Guangzhou Goodsense Decorative Building Material Company Limited, a globally renowned decorative building materials manufacturing company.
The company specializes in producing aluminum plastic composite panels, aluminum plastic mosaics, and other decorative building materials.
The company has up to 15 advanced production lines capable of producing 2-meter wide decorative panels. They have an annual production capacity of 15 million square meters of aluminum plastic panels.
This company can be regarded as one of China's top building materials enterprises. Let's admire the innovative products they bring to us.
Hello, Bee and Honey and dear overseas buyers. This is Lee from Guangzhou Goodsense Decorative Building Materials Company. Today I'm gonna introduce you about my company.
Founded in 1996, Guangzhou Goodsense Decorative Building Materials Company Limited, Goodsense, is a large, eco-friendly decorative building material enterprise with integration of R&D, design, production, sales, and brand operation. Covering an area of over 13 hectares, Goodsense has built over 100,000 square meter standard factory buildings, with more than 1,000 senior management, design, R&D, and production personnel. Goodsense specializes in production of various decorative building materials such as aluminum composite panels, aluminum honeycomb boards, aluminum core composite panels, colored aluminum rolls, acrylic mirror sheets, and CEP boards. Every product is made by Goodsense creatively, equipped with professional product experiment, research, and development rooms. Goodsense knows the modern residential requirements clearly, is brave in utilizing new materials and technologies, and always guides the industrial trend by products. Goodsense has introduced internationally advanced production equipment, built more than 20 complete panel production lines, and guaranteed the long-term stability of capacity and quality. The Goodsense aluminum composite panel, as one of the top 10 Chinese brands, has 12 leading professional production lines in the industry and can produce 15 million square meters annually. Consisting of multiple layers of materials, the products are of good grades. They have rich colors and are excellent in weather resistance, corrosion, impact, fire prevention, moisture protection, sound insulation, thermal insulation, and shock resistance. In addition, they are light and easy to process, form, transport, and install. They have set an example for products of the same kind in the industry.
Hello, this is Goodsense Decorative Building Materials Company. Today I'm gonna introduce the protection process of aluminum composite panel. First, automatic dowsing system. The plastic raw materials will be mixed evenly to ensure the protection stability. 2. Extruder adopts advanced double screw extruder to melt the plastic through the Hanna model extrusion. 3. 5-roller shaping. The extrusion of plastic raw materials through the 5-roller machine calendering fix the thickness, obtain the desired thickness of the product. 4. Polymer hot melt film composite with environmental friendly hot melt film containing on the plastic board instead of glue. Hot melt film without harmful substances volatilization. 5. Aluminum panel composite. Through high temperature and high pressure, the upper and lower two layers are bonded together with plastic board in the middle. 6. Cooling and shaping. The aluminum composite panel will be cooling and shaping through two groups of 12 meters long air cooling system to ensure the surface flatness. 7. Protective film composite. Decorative protective PE film covered on the surface of the product to avoid damage to the decorative surface of the product during the transportation and loading. 8. Cutting. With the servo system to cut the length of the panel, the accuracy can reach 1 mm or less. 9. Automatic turning and plating system. Automatic turning and plating system.
Aluminum honeycomb boards take light aluminum honeycombs as base materials and are good in shock resistance and bending strength. With a honeycomb structure, it is effective in sound insulation, thermal insulation, and heat preservation. Through processing of fluorocarbon resin, it is excellent in corrosion resistance. Without combustible materials, it meets the standard for grade A2 fire resistance. Aluminum core composite panels have a 100% aluminum structure and meet the standard for grade A2 fire resistance. With a vacuum structure absorbing sound waves, it is excellent in sound insulation and flatness, has rich colors and is firm, light, and eco-friendly. Colored aluminum rolls are made by baking and coating the surface of aluminum panels repeatedly and divided into PE aluminum rolls and PVDF aluminum rolls, featuring extremely stable properties and excellent corrosion resistance. Acrylic mirror sheets are made by plastic high polymer materials carefully, featuring metallic coating films, highly reflective mirror-like surfaces, and shading. It has diverse colors, is eco-friendly and odorless, and can be cut at will. In addition, it has strong chemical stability and is very firm. CEP boards are a combination of high-strength rust-proof aluminum panels and PVC flame-retardant core materials. Its surface is flame-retardant high polymer metal and is excellent in thermal insulation and fire resistance. With the water absorption ratio of only 1.4%, it adopts the technology of 95% porosity and is excellent in moisture resistance and sound insulation. After over 20 years of development, Goodsense has made lots of achievements. At present, Goodsense has become a well-known decorative building material brand at home and abroad, with products selling well worldwide. Goodsense was one of the first enterprises which obtained the certifications of the ISO 9001, 14001 International Quality and Environment Management Systems, and the CTC and SGS certifications in the industry. With dozens of national honors, Goodsense has been rated as a contract honoring and promise-keeping enterprise of Guangdong Province for 11 consecutive years. In the future, Goodsense will constantly provide various new decorative building materials for customers worldwide to meet their demands, produce first-rate decorative building materials in China, and build a world-famous brand.
First, measure carefully on the cutting machine's operating floor, according to requirements of construction. After accurate measurement, fix the panel and then cut it. Put the cutted panel flatwise on the operating platform. Fix the backup plate of the grooving machine. Choose a V-shaped or round cutters to make the grooves on 4 sides. Generally, 25 mm to 30 mm wide edge is reserved. Use a pencil to draw a straight line at 45 degrees along the diagonal of the right angle at the bend of the aluminum panel. Saw V-shaped corner cuts, and then make a 90-degree bend in the 4 edges of the aluminum panel. Connecting 4 right angles by L-shaped aluminum and rivets for reinforcement. Then measure the positions for installation of L-shaped connecting pieces. The L-shaped connecting pieces can't be installed symmetrically, but need to be installed irregularly, so as to facilitate gap adjustment during later installation of aluminum panel walls. Measure the wall surface by a spirit level for setting out. Drill holes to install iron bearing parts and expansion screws for reinforcement. Install the main keel by screws from bottom to top. Check whether the keel is installed smoothly by the level line. Then cut off the protective film on the 4 bended edges of the panel to facilitate the following operation. Do not peel off the surface film. The aluminum core composite panel is installed from top to bottom. Do install the panel along the direction of the arrow. Fix it by self-tapping screws and control the vertical parallel lines. Keep the gaps between aluminum panels consistent in size. Fill the gap between aluminum panels with polyvinyl chloride forming materials, small round bars, to adjust the depth of the gap. Tear open and cut off 60mm wide protective film along 4 edges of every 3D aluminum panel. Then stick crepe paper along the edges of the gap. Stick the crepe paper smoothly and keep them consistent in distance and size. Otherwise, its beauty will be destroyed after the use of filler gap. After guaranteeing the crepe paper is stuck, apply gap filler. Guarantee that the gap filler is applied evenly. Then use a cylindrical container to remove excess filler so the hardened gap filler forms a beautiful indentation. Do not touch the gap filler when it is still wet to avoid the damage of its beauty. Finally, tear off the crepe paper and the protective film on the surface of the aluminum panel.
Thank you. That's all for today's share. And don't miss the opportunity to visit our official website on the Canton Fair. I'm looking forward to your contact.
Welcome back. If you're interested in their products, please contact Guangzhou Goodsense Decorative Building Materials Company Limited. You can find them on the official website of the Canton Fair.